And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Hunter Green.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know the guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
In the dirt, and it's 1-1. Got him. And there's one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And now Jackson Merrill.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Next pitch misses outside. And a count now 2-0.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Out there to center. Friedel on the move. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in Cincinnati, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
TJ Friedel leading things off and takes a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Ah, that hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off
and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Late with the swing there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
That misses.
That's down.
Now 1-2. Just
That missed. That's the ball.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball.
You got a full count.
And ball 4
4.
to
Take
a
your
board.
base.
Batting third.
First and second.
Baseman,
No outs.
Matt McClain.
McClain will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Friedel over at second. De La Cruz at first with no outs. Ground ball right
That's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Pitch misses
Ball.
there, and the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. First and second here, no outs. Got him swinging for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Yeah, the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And ball
That's the ball.
1.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So bases all loaded up. Fraley now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball still 0-2. Darvish delivers. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next one misses. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So 3 left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Green back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Center field. Friedel settles underneath it. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Jake
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
And that is out of play. And Jake has entered the K zone. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Xander Bogaerts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bogaerts, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Aruba. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit in the air left field. Hayes has it sized up. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Now batting Jamer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Strike 2.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Out to short. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
There's the strike. One out, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering way upstairs. That one missed. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and there's two away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. Darvish kicks, delivers. Pitch is in there, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. That one in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel.
Fought off foul. On the ground. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's Jason Hayward. Swings through that one for strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one not close. Yeah, the count 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Inside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Top of the third, no score. Just missed.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch
That's
walk.
ball 4.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the
Batting
bat off
ninth,
his
catcher,
shoulder the
Elias
entire at bat.
Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Ornelas leads off first with 1 away. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2. Count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Luis Ariz stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Ariz.
Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He sends it out of here. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ball.
Next offering upstairs.
1-2. Ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Line to left. Hayward makes the catch. 1 away.
Up next for the Reds, catcher
Stepping in, Tyler
Stevenson.
Stevenson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, left field. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Over to first, safe. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 outs. In the dirt. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. Good eye in that spot.
2-2.
Here's the 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Candelario, the next to hit, takes outside. First and second, 2 down. And that misses off the outside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Hayes has it sized up. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a strike on the outside edge. The Reds up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That misses the
1-2.
zone, and it's 1-2. In the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Gavin Lux. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air on the infield. Machado makes the catch, and there's one away.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
So digging in, Austin Hayes. That one
One
well
ball, no
upstairs. And that's ball 1. And another ball. Pitch misses.
That's the
And
ball.
now 3-0. And that is low
Ball
for
four.
ball
Take the base.
4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The
Now
last one
batting,
wasn't even
the center
close.
fielder,
So back to the top of the Reds
Friedel.
lineup. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. Ball 1 there.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Gets under it and pops it up. Cronenworth makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Next to hit,
Up
Ellie
next
De La
for the
Cruz.
Reds,
He's already
shortstop,
homered in this
Ellie
game.
De La Cruz.
That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Fouled off left side. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Reds leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the
Leading off
5th. So
for San
digging in
Diego,
now for
second
San Diego,
baseman,
Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
Multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th
that's
round
low. Ball.
back in 2015.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a good eye there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Fly to left his first time. That's in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
So K marks the at bat for X.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Jason Hayward, the next up for the Padres. His first at bat was a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Tirso Ornelas. Walked his first time. And downstairs. And that misses. And that's ball 2. Inside, just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Elias Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him.
Once
you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Elias Diaz. And there's a ball. And the 1-0. And strike one to the catcher.
1-1.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. Darvish back to work. And the slider just misses. Action in the pen down there. Sean Reynolds getting loose out there. Matsui also throwing. Foul ball there. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 and 2's the count.
And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. He's 2 for 2.
Stevenson.
Splits the plate. 0-1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just indecisive in that at bat.
Now
he couldn't commit to the
right
slider.
fielder,
Tried to sit
Jake
in between.
Fraley.
Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Two outs, base is empty. And now Jake Fraley, 0 for 2 in this one. That one
That's
off
a
the
ball.
mark. Ball 1. And another
That's a ball.
ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Just
Ball
missed. Next
Strike
offering
2.
is in for a strike.
We got a full count.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Reds 1 and the Padres nothing. New inning getting started. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arraez. Check swing, called strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Pagan, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good job to fight that one off. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres, and he takes a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Hard hit right side. Steer steps on the bag. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch misses for ball one. On a line, and no one can get there. In comes the runner from third. We're tied at one, and he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now Machado up here. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. And the throw in third.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tag to cut him down.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the sixth. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Reynolds.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 25, Sean Reynolds.
And now the first
Leading
baseman,
off for the
Spencer
Reds,
Steer.
First baseman, Spencer Steer.
Off the
That's
plate
the ball.
inside,
That's inside.
1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Estrada warming up as well. Next offering upstairs. And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And misses inside.
You got a full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. So he blasts one out the other way, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barreled on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Jeimer Candelario digs in now. Not even close there. And that's ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. That clips the corner.
That missed. That's a ball. 3-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You get a walk, and you get a
Now
walk.
batting,
Everyone gets a walk,
hitter, Gavin
Man at first,
Lux.
nobody out. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. That one's upstairs, ball one. Candelario on at first, nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Ball, that's high.
Runner at first with no outs here. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Left fielder,
And ready to hit now for
Austin
Cincinnati,
Hayes.
Austin Hayes. Off the mark
that's
there.
outside.
Ball
Ball.
1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1,
Got him.
and that's 2. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
55.
mound, Taylor Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for the
Well,
Padres.
one-run game
Jake
at the plate.
Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth. He is struck out, and he is walked. First offering misses badly for ball one. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. That one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder Jason Hayward.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side. Fraley should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 2 and the Padres 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yuki Matsui.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Popped up left side. Bogaerts moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
He swings and fouls one off. In the air, right field. Tatis settles under it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Matt
2 down,
McClain.
base is empty. And now Matt McClain. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-1.
Ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Eggy Rosario.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Rogers back to work. Close
No,
one,
that's
doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that is out of play. Outside low, ball 2.
That's a really good take.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Elias Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall.
Catcher,
Very
Elias
gritty.
Diaz.
No outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a sac bunt here. Throws to first in time. Out on the sac bunt.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Luis Arise.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Taylor Rogers out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Reds.
now, Emilio
Number
Pagan.
15.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arise. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
It's
With the
0-1.
tying run at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
The 0-2. And El Nino is stifled for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back.
Leading
Ready for the
off
bottom
for
of the
Reds,
8th. Now,
catcher,
Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
Rips that one center field. Merrill hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Matsui measures 5 feet 8 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's the strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Steer at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering misses. And 1-1. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
That just misses. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Center fielder, Jackson
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it
Now
needed to
batting,
be
third
thanks to the
baseman,
bad job.
Manny
Those small
Machado.
moments can be costly.
No outs. Runner at first. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Checks over to first. Back safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another
That's a
ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that drops in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And Manny gets a piece. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's down and in. A slider missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards game.
And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Ball 1, no strikes. Throw over to first. Merrill back on a dive. Next offering upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Xander Bogaerts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Check swing, and he went. And it's 3-1.
3-1.
Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Bogaerts now.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That catches the corner. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hard hit, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Reds,
out of the bullpen, Sam
number
Moe.
50, Sam Moe.
Now here is Jason Hayward trying to deliver as the hero. In there at the knees, 0-1. Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This could end it. That one down the line. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Making a move at first and pinch running for the Padres, Tyler Wade. And here is Eggy Rosario. He reached on a walk his first time. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
You can still feel the energy in this ballpark. What a great finish. Everyone on their feet looking for that pitcher to get the final out. They strand the